welcome everybody to this episode, this premiere of NDC TV. We are gathered here at the epicenter Oslo for our last members meeting in 2024. We have been talking about energy systems, flexibility and the energy market, and how Norway is going to cope with the big projected growth that's going to be very much value creation for the country and provide a lot of workplaces for the audience. So here today we have discussed with Statnett, with Elmia, and we are also going to follow up this with a workshop on the new year, very early on the new year. Here today we have our first guest for NDC TV, Marta Maria Öberg from Statnett. Marta, it's good to be here. So could you please for the audience present yourself?
Thank you, very nice to be here. I'm a Senior Vice President for Market Design and System Utilization in Statnett, which means that we work on developing the power markets, reserve markets, but also concepts and tools for increasing flexibility and the use of the power grid.
How do you feel the response from the industry is to what you present as possibilities or opportunities?
Well, I think there's definitely an interest of learning more. I think this is the power system and the power industry is probably quite new for many of those people working with the data centers. So I feel that they would like to learn more about which opportunities do they have and what is our issues, problems, and how they can help us solve them.
Yeah, because if you think about the projections for the growth of the industry, it's quite a challenge for all parties in the energy system, but also on every aspect.
Yes, and we see that there's a lot of it comes to life. It's not only projects being a dream or something. It really happens, and which means that we actually have to accommodate for that growth in the power system. But it's also a new customer which has a lot of opportunities because they have technologies and callback systems which makes them more flexible than many other customers. So that's an opportunity.
That's an opportunity, and as we spoke about in the meeting, we are going to pursue this opportunity in a workshop on the new year. So we very much look forward to seeing you again, and thank you so much for holding the presentation today.
Yeah, thank you very much for being invited.
We are with Geir Thomas Johansen from AQ Compute, which is located quite west of Oslo, northwest of Oslo. You attended this meeting. You're listening to the DSO and the TSO, so how they proposals to make life easier for you. Yes. So, what's your takeaway from this meeting?
Well, first of all, we are now taken more seriously compared to 4 or 5 years ago. That we have direct contact with the TSO and DSOs, and it appears that we get power swifter, faster, and more reliable. Because previously we were not maybe taken that seriously as we are now. So more mature contact with the DSO and the TSO.
Yeah, and I think that also one of the things that I mentioned, that we have been invited to the spreadsheet customer forum, which basically also is a recognition of this business. But do you see that some of the solutions that were proposed in today's presentations would be helpful for you?
Absolutely, but we have already prepared for the FFR, FCR market, so that's sort of been a part of our development for the past year. So what can I say? Already known information, already known to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
but it's good for everyone to be aware of our position. That we're not only a pure consumer, but we actually are providing support to the grid.
Yes, so I'm expecting that you are attending the workshop that would be held in early next year.
Yeah, that might be probably.
Yeah, I think so. So because that's going to be a deeper dive into into the opportunities and maybe discover all other areas like this connection on terms. That means that you can actually be
Disconnected.
Would your customers be happy with that?
Basically, they are a bit worried, right? It comes to our reliability. But we are okay with it, taking that minor risk because we have redundancy and we have backup power, both long term and short term. So we're good with that.
Good with that. So, but looking, I think that my takeaway from this is that considering the huge growth that is projected, and we need to use every tool in the toolbox.
Beyond sort of the grid connection, also so heat reuse is one of the key topics, and also mentioned several times today. The total consumption of energy, not to use the same energy, basically can be used several times. The power consumed in a data center can be reused as heat for other consumers.
I think that's another big issue for the industry, and we will address that in more depth in next episode. But thank you so much for attending the interview, and see you later.
Thank you.
Erik Skjervhagen, the mayor of Fyresdal Kommune, with me here today. So, was this meaningful for you to attend?
Absolutely. I'm very happy to be a member of the organization now. So it's nice for us very interesting topics for us now.
Yeah. So as far as I understand, even though things are not official yet, that you have a potential big project coming up in your local community.
Absolutely. We have a very interesting customer, as you already know the name of. So it's EdgeConneX.
Okay, so it's in the open.
Yes, it's in the open now, and they are investigating the possibility for establishing themselves in Fyresdal. And some power has already been reserved for them, 140 megawatts. So that's super for us.
That sounds really brilliant. And I think that also for you as a local community in the rural area of Norway, this must be have a huge impact for your local community.
This is the industrial revolution, once more. So it's for us, it's a very big opportunity and a possibility, and it's investments in 10 billion Norwegian kroner, even more perhaps.
It sounds very interesting, and I think we look forward to be in touch with you on the progression of this project, and maybe we will invite you or EdgeConneX on the stage on one of our later members meeting to talk about this.
Yes, we look forward to that, and also we would like to take part of the project you launched here today of using surplus heat.
Yes,
that is very interesting for us too. So if we can be in touch with you,
absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, I think that we as an association have come very far when actually people are knocking on our door to want to be a part of the groups working groups that we're having. So you're warmly welcome into that group. So I say on that note, I think we'll say thank you for your time and thank you for attending the meeting, and I hope to see you very soon, Erik.
Yes, I guess so. We'll see.
Thank you for seeing this episode on NDC TV. Hope to see you soon again.